Matthew and Darlene almost in the video.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so let's talk about the blessings of carnivore, especially when it comes to the weekend.
Have a little
You're eating meat, you're eating the most nutritional food on planet Earth. So you got a ton of energy. And here's the thing though, this is the caveat. I don't even know. This is the true blessing to it. So y'all know I've been getting up early in the morning, and if you haven't known that, by the way, if you're here for the first time, guys, welcome. If you would, please hit the like button, subscribe, helps with the algorithms. Somebody else can find out about this channel, find out about the carnivore life. If you know any way that can benefit from it, if you are carnivore, think about going carnivore, please put the word maybe in the comments. Yes. Okay, so let's get back into the discussion. All right. So the topic is so when you are eating carnivore, you have a ton of energy, and all of a sudden your brain doesn't say no. All right, let me tell you what I mean by that. Because you feel so good, you're not going to put limitations on yourself, like
we did today.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's Darlene talking, boy. What? Okay. So, Darlene asked me, hold on, because this is going in a different direction, guys. Ooh, okay, so yesterday Darlene and I went to Pickwick, and we had a good time. I mean, we caught quite a few fish.
Mm-hmm.
We were burning up with the dogs. We took the dogs, 95 degrees out there. That was hot.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a good time. We caught quite a few fish. We stayed like an hour.
Caught what? How many? What was that? 3 freshwater drum?
Oh, we caught drumfish. That's a whole other story right now.
Oh, yeah.
But let me stick on this. All right, so at the moment. See, I definitely will share that with y'all. Okay, so anyway, yesterday, and this was way before we made that dish, your chicken bacon strip, Chris. Yeah, that was good, guys. Check out that video. All right, so Darlene says to me, "Hey, why don't we get up at
2 o'clock in the morning?"
2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. I remember being in college, and I'd be, they'd be like, let's go to the beach, and everybody just be like, yeah, and it didn't matter what we had done. It could be 2 in the morning. We go to the beach. It could be an 8-hour drive, and nobody cared. Yeah. So that's kind of the way carnivore does. It makes you feel so good. I think this is like 40 miles per hour in here, and I'm going not 40.
No.
Isn't this the speed trap in here?
No, speed trap was back there, wasn't it?
I don't even know anymore.
I gotta wake up.
I don't even know. So yeah, Darlene says, "Hey, let's get up at 2 in the morning."
No, speed trap was back here.
Oh, okay. Let's get up at 2 in the morning and go fishing. And my mind says, well, if we leave at 2, we're gonna get there like 4, and about 4:30. And yeah, it's about like a 2-hour drive.
65.
Oh dear goodness me. So I was just like, yeah, let's just do it. And I didn't even, for some reason, in the past I would have said, heck no, screw that.
You're talking about 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, 2 o'clock in the morning. No. But that's what I want y'all to be prepared for. Is you start doing things and you actually start having a lot of fun. Not that you're not already, but you're doing a lot more things because you have a ton more energy. Would you agree with that, Darlene? Ton more energy, boy. So I'm driving. Okay, so we got there this morning, and I do want to tell you what happened. We caught how many fish, Darlene?
Well, it started out 4. It was raining.
Yeah, I mean, we got some sun perch, like quite a few. We got like 6 sun perch, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we got some beautiful fish. They were about...
Caught a drum.
Man, and then we caught a drumfish.
Mm-hmm.
And Darlene says...
I don't think they're eatable.
That's what she said. Alright, so... I'm like, well, let's Google it. And she was like, by the time you Google it...
That thing's gonna be dead.
I'm holding the fish in my hand. It would have been like that. So, now understand though, We got up at 2 in the morning and we went to bed. We got what, 4 hours sleep last night?
No.
3.5.
Uh-huh.
Man, so anyway, but when we got up this morning, we were just like, oh, here we go, we're half asleep. And you know, I wasn't dragging at all. I mean, I was like walking zombie sort of, but I had the energy, the physical energy. My mental clarity was this: well, I want to get there by so and so, and I wasn't thinking, screw this, I want to go back to sleep. I wasn't thinking that.
I was.
There you go. But before I was on carnivore, I'd have been like, screw this, you're insane. I'm not doing anything like that. You know, I got to get my 8 hours in plus. That's true. You know? Or this is the weekend. No, I'm going to waste my weekend. I'm just going to lay here and watch movies all day. Or, you know, I would try to, I don't know. It's just different. It's just different. So I'm driving back, and this is why I started making this video. Because, by the way, the fish I cleaned, cleaned. The fish we caught, and some dude that was out there was really cool with us, and he gave us a couple of fish, which is nice. Since, we did catch quite a few.
Well, and Matthew started to take off with the cooler.
Oh, yeah. So Darlene asked me, okay, so I started cleaning up everything at the very end, and we had a great time. It was gorgeous out there. Well, when we first arrived, we were getting rained on for like 30 minutes plus.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing, though.
They were biting.
So, in the past, and we had driven up, because of all the toxic, I think it's the toxicity in my mind, I was just much more negative. I was always about my limitations. And now when I just think about things, I do them. So I don't think about all of the negative stuff. That's a big thing. That is a big way I've changed. Because I started looking at what, I don't know, maybe it is a more of a position of what's positive, of the possibilities, or just kind of like, I don't know, I think we all carry around a bunch of garbage. And once your body has a chance to heal that garbage, you stop thinking about limitations. You start thinking about, how can I feel better right now in my life than any other part of my life? How can I be in better shape today? How can I improve my health today so I can be one of the healthiest people that I can be? You know, that's a big part of it. So anyway, when it was raining outside, there was a little voice in me that said, am I insane? because I'm about to get out of the car and I'm about to get rained on. I'm going to sit in the rain with no umbrella and fish and might not catch anything. Anyway, that's exactly what we did.
I caught one and you caught one right about the same time.
Oh my gosh, we caught them right away. We were out there for how long? An hour and a half?
Yeah, we went out there an hour and a half when we caught them.
Oh my gosh, it was a total hour and a half, right?
No, we was actually out there about 2 hours.
So I want you to think of the word adventure. Because who drives a 4-hour round trip, total of 4 hours, to fish 2 hours? Well, we did, and it was fun. You know,
the drum actually is
geez, and
eatable.
Darlene caught a drum, and
it's actually eatable. But
yeah, I was like, look up to see if it's gonna taste good.
After you let it go, because I said it wasn't.
Oh man, yeah. And then I looked it up afterwards. But while it was coming, actually, I had the drum, and then the drum fell out of my hand onto the deck. And then at that point, I'm thinking, I really don't have time to Google this. I was like, I want the fish to live if I can't eat it. And Darlene says, oh, drum aren't worth eating. And I'm like, sounds practical. I mean, it sounds reasonable. So I just lightly pushed.
And you had one the other day that you was trying to get the hook out of the mouth and the head popped off. Now tell them why the head popped off.
The drum is doing good. I don't want it. Okay.
Yeah, why was it that it was so easy for its head to pop off?
Yeah, so Darlene's wanted to share a very sad story about
you did yesterday.
That was yesterday. I gotta tell you though, it seems like it doesn't seem like we were out there yesterday with the dogs.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
crazy.
yesterday, the reason
That's crazy.
it's
You
not,
do
it
so
doesn't have a
much.
bone.
I'm gonna tell you, you do so much more when you're on the carnivore diet. That's true. Think about that. we went fishing yesterday. We did all that shopping yesterday.
Did you
We
hear
went
me?
fishing today. We've been driving for how many hours? 8 hours.
But the
2
drum
days.
doesn't have a bone. That's what's amazing.
Oh, the drum has no bones. But so afterwards, I'm looking at Darlene like, why did we throw away the prize fish? just because the other ones are like colorful and shiny. I'm like, what the?
And they say that they're actually really good. And what?
They say they're actually good. Say what? Yeah, I mean, yeah, no bones, and supposedly you can eat them, and yada yada yada. So yeah, so we tried to catch a drum. We tried to catch a couple more because we wanted to try it, and no dice.
Nope, didn't get to try it after we caught 4 yesterday.
So after not cleaning fish or eating them, it's been like 4 years since we've had a fillet knife that her brother kindly gave us, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. And I'm gonna try to figure out. It's been so many years since I've cleaned fish. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I don't know. So there you go. There you go. And as we were driving back, okay, this is the moment that I was just like, what in the world? Because I was like, well, you know, okay, so I'm driving back. Darlene's starting to take a nap, and and I'm like, because I'm trying to be, you know, like empathetic, sympathetic, and also, you know, just trying to. So I says, Darlene, go ahead and take a rest, because I'm sitting over here dying. And then my it's like, you know how your eyes start closing up, but not really your lids, but it's like your whole front party of your head just starts to close. Like, dude, you are so freaking tired. You're not. It was like my body was trying to shut down before I started doing this video. Actually, before I started talking to Darlene and telling her what it felt like, and we started laughing. But yeah, it's like when you're driving long distance and you just have such little sleep. Because we've had, I don't even know. Did you say 2.5 hours last night? 3.5 hours?
You're afraid you're gonna fall asleep and go off the road, and I said, no, I'm not that much asleep.
But the night before last, we barely got any sleep.
Okay, we had 4 hours the night before, and this one tonight was last night was like 3.
So 4.5 hours.
So total 7.
The night before, 2.5.
2 days.
2.5 last night. And for some reason, my brain, it's like, it's just that I feel so good. When I got up every morning this past week, this did not happen in the past. But when I got up every morning, I just got up, I did my 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
He's always up before me. I'm just like...
About 9:30. All I'm thinking about in my mind is just to do it. You know, just, it makes logical sense. Just do it. It's all good. I guess what I'm saying is that even though your body can do it, and even though you're not thinking toxic thoughts, and the toxicity level, you know, about I can't do before you went on the carnivore diet. If you experience it like I do, it's all now like yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. But eventually the body does start to shut down. So obviously we're gonna have to get some sleep early tonight. So guys, thank you for showing up. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for spending a moment of your day with us. We've got a birthday party to go to. We actually have how much longer on the road? Like an hour and a half left on the road. Tennessee, boy, it is pretty today.
Close to Alex.
It's pretty every day. It's not pretty every day, but it is pretty today. Oh my goodness, it's probably going to be the 90s again. I love the 90s. Oh my gosh, and why do I love it in the 90s? I can tell you. Remember, this is the carnivore channel, so I'm going to be making references. So carnivore, what happens? Blood pressure does what? It does goes down. Now, you probably already heard this before, and I like to repeat the same numbers for consistency, because that's pretty, I mean, it is very consistent. My blood pressure was 129/79, and now my blood pressure is usually around 93/60. So I don't get hot anymore like I used to. I love being in the heat. If it's 95 degrees out, I want to be outside. And so Darlene, don't you? Darlene, they can see you sleeping right there. You better say hi to them. All right. Y'all be good. Peace out.